what I've got here is I got my bottles. I had a lot of people ask me, like, they didn't have a drill bit for a Dremel. And what I'm doing with my bottles is I'm cutting a hole in the bottom. Well, to cut the hole, you can't cut a hole with a disc. Like in one of my videos, I was showing how to cut a bottle, the top of the bottle off. And what I'm using is this. It's a glass. It's for cutting glass bits. And what I'm doing is I'm cutting 2 notches in the back in the sink, and I'll take a butter knife and I'll pop it out, and then I'll show you what I'm doing is why I'm doing this. But this is probably the easiest way to cut a hole in the bottom of the bottle. You're never going to see the hole, so it doesn't have to be perfect. It's probably the quickest way to do it, because I bought a drill bit for a drill, and I submerged it in the bottle, just the bottle and the drill bit in some water, but not the drill, naturally. And as I was drilling, and when it broke through, in the bottom of the bottle, the drill actually knocked the bottom of the bottle out. So I was thinking, how am I going to do this? So this is the best way to put a hole in the bottom of the bottle. I'm going to hang these up, and I'll show you later on. But I got all these I have to cut. I cut some already, and I'll show you how I cut them and how quick it is. All right. It doesn't matter the speed. I got 10 speeds on here. The faster you go, the faster it's going to cut naturally. But I always keep water running about that speed on the blade as I'm cutting to cool it off, and it'll last a lot longer. I probably cut a good 100 bottles with this, and it's still sharp as the day I bought it. So I'll keep it about right there, medium speed, maybe just a hair more. And I'll put the bottom of the bottle here and just have it running into it, and you'll see how quick it'll go in. I'll cut a notch out about, you can see the holes on the disc of the blade, and then I'll cut another one. And there it is. As you go into about where you see the disc, about right there to cut the hole, and then I get a knife, and if you put it in here like this, it's wide enough, it pops right out. So you got the hole. So then I'll string my wire up through it and through the thing, but that went right down in there. I ain't worried about it. It's a garbage disposal. It'll grind it up. But I'll put a bowl here that'll catch all of the things when I break them all out. First I cut them, and then I go back and I knock them all out. It just twist it right out of there, and that's the quickest way I figured how to put a hole in a bottle. Not a hole. Well, it's a hole, but it's not round. But that's it so far, and I'll show you later on how I do it. Hang them up. I hooked up my flex shaft to it because I didn't want to hold the Dremel all the time. It's not on high. It's about a little bit higher than medium. But I'm going to get a couple more cuts in here for it to show you. Some bottles are actually softer than others. I don't know why. It'll actually go really easy through it. Like this one's a little bit harder. This one's about average. I think the softest bottle that I've done was a Rolling Rock. It went right through it really well. And then I'll knock that out. Hold on. Let me get I'm going to try this weird bottle. It's a Viru. It's an Estonian beer. On the back side of it. You can see it's pretty thick. Not bad. You can cut the whole. You can cut it the whole length if you wanted to cut the bottle in half that way. This blade is really just so sharp. Like day one I bought it. Works really well. Now I'm showing you how to pop them out. You just put the butter knife right in the little slit, and that's it. That's all you have to do. I have a bunch of them to do. but then I got my hole. So how easy that is. It's like pops right out. Well, I'm out here and I got I'll show you what I did with my bottles, and this is basically it. I have them all up. Just, you know, screwed them. I put the holes in the bottoms and I screwed them all up there. That's what I do all the way across the deck. It's 10 by 16, so every one's a different beer I've had. And I run a wire. I put a little hook there. I run a wire underneath, threw out the top, put the other hook over there. About it. Thanks for watching.